So I had this amazing video that was actually going to upload on time today, but for some reason, my Elgato decided to completely fuck me over, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, the webcam was in sync with the audio, and then when I finally synced one part, then like the next part wasn't synced anymore, and it was becoming too much of a hassle. So I'm just recording this video all over again, which completely sucks because I made so many good points in that video. So I'm just going to try my best to recreate it as best as I can. First off, in the middle of recording, I actually hit a clip for once. I haven't been sniping in like a month, and I actually hit a split 5 on. I'll show that to you right now. Pretty sick clip. I didn't actually know I hit it until like I looked back at it. Like, I only thought it was like a quad feed or something. I didn't even know that it was a 5 on. Shit. What are you laughing at? Pardon the distraction in the background. My girlfriend will be here every once in a while when I'm recording videos from now on. That's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. I don't usually like people watching me record, but oh well, I guess. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, some rumors have been going around due to some magazine or something in the UK. Apparently, according to this magazine, the next Call of Duty is going to be called Call of Duty Ghost 2. I could hardly believe it when I heard it. Mostly because of how bad Call of Duty Ghost publicity-wise was. And although I am disappointed that it is going to be Call of Duty Ghost 2, I'm not as disappointed as most people are. In my opinion, Call of Duty Ghost was good. Don't scrutinize me. Hear me out on this one. Infinity Ward had a very good idea when it came to Call of Duty Ghost. It was the first Call of Duty on the next-gen consoles, and they wanted to try something a little bit different. Now, whether you think they failed or accomplished that is your own opinion entirely. The game wasn't terrible. It had terrible elements, if anything. A lot of people may agree with me about this, but I thought the Call of Duty Ghost campaign was one of the best campaigns Call of Duty has had in a very long time. A lot of people may wonder why in the world I'm talking about the campaign when I'm mostly a multiplayer player. You have to think from Infinity Ward's standpoint, and that is that the majority of the Call of Duty community does not play multiplayer. The majority of people, the most casual of players, only play single player. And I think a lot of people, especially the multiplayer community, seems to forget that. Call of Duty's roots is not in the multiplayer, and although the multiplayer was widely successful, it is not what Call of Duty is at its core. And when it comes to the single player, Call of Duty Ghost, in my opinion, was a success. The Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer would not have been so bad if Infinity Ward was capable of fixing the few mistakes that the game had. When it comes to the multiplayer, the gameplay itself, the only problem with Call of Duty Ghost was that the time to kill was too high. It seemed to feel like core was hardcore and hardcore was actual real life, which, although it would be cool to see in another standalone game, that's not Call of Duty, multiplayer-wise. And the only other problem with Call of Duty Ghost as a whole, as a game entirely, was the colors. The colors were too bland, too dull. You play Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, it's colorful. I mean, look at this. It's colorful, it looks appealing to the eye. But we seem to forget that all of Infinity Ward's games have always been like that. The only difference is that we had the next-gen technology to make it even more realistic than before. And that's what Call of Duty Ghost was. It was an attempt to make everything as realistic as possible while keeping it in a futuristic setting. Although Call of Duty Ghost did indeed take place in the future, in my opinion, Call of Duty Ghost was as modern of a video game as it could be. The weapons, although there are no modern weapons in Call of Duty Ghost, the weapons, the fundamentals of the game are all based on real-life encounters. And the campaign I actually enjoyed. The storyline behind Call of Duty Ghost was the most brilliant thing about it. So if they are indeed making a Call of Duty Ghost 2, they are targeting that single player audience, not the multiplayer community. A lot of people with Black Ops 3 coming out felt like multiplayer was emphasized, and yes, multiplayer is definitely on the rise, but Infinity Ward might be taking a different approach. On the rise, but Infinity Ward might be taking a different approach, while Black Ops 3 approaches the multiplayer community. In campaign, I actually enjoyed. The storyline behind Call of Duty Ghost was the most brilliant thing about it. So if they are indeed making a Call of Duty Ghost 2, they are targeting that single player audience, not the multiplayer community. Ward might be taking a different approach. I want a sequel to Call of Duty Ghost, but I don't want it to be Call of Duty Ghost. I don't want it to feel like Call of Duty Ghost, but I want the storyline behind it. A different approach that Call of Duty Ghost gave you right from the beginning is this sense of hopelessness. I have to say that Call of Duty Ghost was the first Call of Duty in which you didn't actually think you would win. And in the end, you didn't. We may have put an end to the confrontation temporarily, but Rourke, in the end, was still alive. The one individual that made Call of Duty Ghost seem like an unwinning battle was still undefeated in the end, and actually captured the main character. That is one of the biggest cliffhangers in Call of Duty history, in video game history. The cliffhanger of MW2 after Soap pulled the knife out of his chest to throw it at the general to finish off the game was not as big as a cliffhanger as Rourke pulling the main character out of the water and then entrapping him in the same hole that supposedly turned Rourke bad. Call of Duty Ghost made it seem like there was no end, there was no peace. Call of Duty Ghost was a dystopia. No one could be happy with the consequences because even in success, there was some sort of drawback, there was some sort of setback. And it ended, although on a happy note, that the brothers did indeed help America come back in that war. The main antagonist is still at large. Did I survive that hellstorm? So in my opinion, Call of Duty Ghost 2 isn't the worst of all ideas. The only problem, and this is what I fear with Infinity Ward, is that if it is called Call of Duty Ghost 2, they are going to lose a lot of their fan base solely because of the publicity of the first one. I want a Call of Duty Ghost 2, but I don't want it to be called Call of Duty Ghost 2, if that makes any sense. I want Infinity Ward to continue the Ghost storyline, but make the game feel like a totally new game. I think that is what they should do, because although I feel like I'm going to get a lot more dislikes on this video than I have subscribers just for saying this, but the core element of the storyline behind the Call of Duty Ghost universe was absolutely brilliant. And I think that if Infinity Ward can target this by recreating the Ghost universe while creating a game entirely different than Call of Duty Ghost itself, and they are going to give the majority of the community a new sense of what Call of Duty Ghost truly was about. That's my opinion anyway. Tell me what you think in the comments section below. Do not scrutinize me for any of the stuff I said. Like I said, it's just my personal opinion. I like the storyline of Ghost, and I want to see it again. That's just me, as although I am mostly a multiplayer player, that is just me seeing Infinity Ward's perspective on the fact that, you know, the storyline of Call of Duty Ghost was not the thing that broke Call of Duty Ghost. It was just how it felt. I just missed a triple. I just hope from Infinity Ward's perspective that they know what they are doing. Because although Black Ops 3 is a great game, I don't want to be playing it another 3 years like I had to Black Ops 2. Just saying.